Well, happy Monday as you're listening to this. I've just got back from the Earls Cohen game on Saturday, so just recording this as I'm out for the rest of the weekend. But just wanted to kind of do a video. And I tend to steer away from football, but I just want to kind of chat a bit of football this week. And I know a lot of these shows has given you a sense of what's going on behind the scenes, but it was such a important time. These two games, obviously, we lost last week to postponement, but what we managed to achieve in the game against Earls Cohen is we picked up our first ever point against a top seven team, which is something we haven't managed so far on the season. And it was getting to that stage, it was like, can we put up okay performances? Because you look back to Kings Park Rangers, where the team played well, but we lost 2-1, and it was like, is there's some positive signs, but is it one where we just can't get over the line against those top teams? Because you can probably go up, in all honesty, of like just beating the poor teams and being high enough in the league. But the trouble is, when you go up, you're going to be playing those top seven teams up a league higher. So you've got to be ready to step up and improve. And today's test, we picked up our first ever point, and that is a great, great achievement for where we want to go and where we want to move to. And the performance has been so much stronger. There was the first six games were really tough. I don't think anyone looks back on that and says it was good enough. It wasn't. But then as the squad gelled, it progressed. And then I would say the last 4 or 5 games, the signs are really there that actually it's coming together and it's looking so much better. So to get that was key. And if we look after the first 14 league games, we've managed 10 points. 14 games, 10 points. That's not good enough. I always say rule of thumb: if you're getting 2 points a game, you're right up there at the top. If you're getting 1 point a game, you're right down there. Obviously, that's slightly different Premier League. You get a different spread at this level, but 2 games we've had since the halfway mark, we're at 4 points. So a much, much more improved team performances and team results this second half of the season. So it's the one that we'll track it throughout the season, sort of see where we go. But hey, we're easily going to pass 10 points in the second half of the season. We've got 12 more games to get 6 points to do that. So I'm not worried about, we're going to be better than we were. And if every 6 months of the season, halfway through the season, we're better than the last one, we'll get where we want to get pretty quickly. When I say quickly, I'm talking like, hey, every couple of years, let's talk about, hey, now can we go up? So let's set ourselves that challenge. The players will keep improving, keep performing better. And it's really, really nice. Someone was actually mentioning to me behind one of the goals of the game today and just said, it's incredible how many people are here. And there was probably about 30, 40 East Thurrock fans made the journey, about 50 minutes to an hour to get there. We decided to cancel the coach on the Wednesday. So what we're going to do every Wednesday is we're going to make a decision of, if the weather's questionable and it looks like the game's in doubt, we'll cancel the coach on the Wednesday, because that way we don't risk any loss of deposit and stuff like that. And that just makes smart financial sense for the club. So it's one, by all means, if you want the quickest update of the coach, if you've requested a seat for the coach, we're going straight to those people and updating them saying, hey, coach is cancelled. So don't sit on your hands and wait until the end of the week and then you might find out the coach is cancelled. If the coach is running this away game, get in there early in the week, let us know, because we'll tell the people that have reserved and sent us an email before Wednesday of, hey, we've made the decision, the weather's not good enough, we're not going to run it. So if you want to stay in the loop, that is the best way to do it. Don't leave your coach decision until a Friday. Let us know on the Monday and Tuesday, and we'll get everything booked in. But it's one that you're getting stronger away attendances, which is really, really nice to see, from not comparing when the club was in the National League South, another level. We're talking sort of the later stage of the club, sort of the final season of, well, part season of East Thurrock United. Someone was saying to me, actually, we're actually seeing more fans here than we did in the sort of last season and a half, which is positive, because early club, it's all coming together, but people definitely want to see that success and be a part of it and part of the journey. It's going to be a journey to get back to where we want to be, and that's going to take several years. but be a part of it, enjoy it, and it's fun going to places and sort of having a big turnout where, hey, there's more away fans than home fans. It's a good vibe to be in. And it was funny. It was sort of half an hour before the game. Just more and more people kept trickling in, and you'd see the home fans turn around, and it was another away fan wandering in. So really good showing, and thank you to our fans for amazing support all season. This now is our last game this side of Christmas because we've got next Saturday off, so the 21st of December we're not playing, and then on the 28th we play Bellevue. So team further down the table, but as well it's another one we need to just go out there, deliver. They're 14th in the league, and it's one that we win that game, suddenly we can be on 17, same amount of points as 8th and ninth in the league. And that would be a great step if we can, in January, push ourselves up by the end of Jan, and let's say we go from 10th to 8th. That's a really, really nice spot to be in where we can say, look, we're moving up the table, and look, the top five is gone at this stage. That's not an issue. But if we're sat there going, we're the eighth team in the league after losing the first 6 games, that sets you up really, really nicely for next season. So players keep developing and doing well. Just some shout outs to a few of the players. I thought Bobby Riemann in the middle was excellent, running around everywhere. Also, shout out, I thought Zizi was fantastic on the wing. Real handful when he gets going, because usually you get either small wingers or you get pace, and he's got a bit of both. So a really, really powerful combo there. And then the two Harrys at the back, really solid, communicate well, and just it's relaxing seeing that tandem grow over weeks. And it can be hard at this level because players aren't getting paid. So it's not one where you'll get in the same squad every week and everyone's used to playing together. You'll get chopping and changing where life commitments come up, work commitments come up, things like that. And that's one we all understand and appreciate, but that has a knock on impact. So, no, really, really positive for where we've come from. It was roughly 11 months ago. We had a public meeting and kind of outlined the plan for the club. It'd gone from sort of a piece of paper idea in the September to sort of I say that September, the end of September, when we first sat around the table. But by the Jan, it was kind of here's the rough plan of where we're at. We published the business plan, which is still on our website if you want to go and read that and sort of see the crux of it. But no, thank you so much for everyone for your support. Obviously, I'll still do a video next week, even though there's no game on the Saturday. But as always, up the rocks, have a great Christmas. And just another reminder, if you need to buy a Christmas present for someone, just buy an ownership, send us an email of whatever nice message you want to send, when you want us to schedule that email to go, and we will send them that ownership as a Christmas present. It can be on Christmas Day. You can get it beforehand and then send them a certificate, and just let us know if you want us to add their email to the system after the Christmas Day, so we don't send them an email beforehand. But we can certainly do ownership for Christmas. So if you're interested, let us know. Thank you so much for your support. And as always, up the rocks,